You know, after getting the UPERFECT C2 Pro a few weeks ago, I was very happy with it. I think it's awesome. It's light, it's beautiful. It lets me play and work on the go with like a gaming console, like a portable gaming console, like the Steam Deck or the ROG Ally. And I thought that was it. I was happy. However, I changed my mind because this thing, as great as it is, has just been outthrown by this other model. Oh, I can't believe this is so light. This is the UPERFECT O2 non-touch version, and it's so freaking light. This is OLED, guys, and we're gonna go ahead and do an unboxing and a review, and I can't believe how light this is. Now, before we do that, a gentle reminder to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I drop a new video. Let's get OLED. Okay, let's get started. So I'm not gonna bore you with the unboxing because I know you're here to see the actual beautiful panel, but just to show you what comes with it, once you open the main box, so you have the actual OLED display. We're gonna open that in a second just to show you here quickly. It comes with its own cover, which I will talk about in a little bit once I set it on the table to show you how it looks. So it comes with the VESA screw, so you can mount it whether with the stand that you can buy from UPERFECT, which I already have and I talked about in the previous video, or just a normal VESA. Now this is a 16-inch, 16 by 10, 3K resolution, 120 Hz refresh rate, OLED with HDR. We're gonna take a look here. The panel, as I said, it's very, very light. It's 700 grams, very light. I'm so surprised how light it is. Now, in the box, you have the manual, show you how to use the panel and how to use the stand cover, as well as everything you need. So you have two USB-C cables and an HDMI to mini HDMI cable that you can use to connect other devices. Also, you have the charger, an original charger that comes with it to power the panel. We'll talk about powering it up and all the options that you have. Okay, so let's keep going. There you go. Now on the panel, as I said, you can use the cover as a stand, and you have two positions, and it's very, very sturdy. It connects to the panel using a magnet, very strong magnet. I tried moving it and trying to see if it's gonna fall. It doesn't. You have the ports on the right side with the mini HDMI and two USB-C and Thunderbolt, and on the other side you have the buttons that allow you to access the menu, as we are going to see. Oh, here we go. Now it is actually beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful this thing is. It's absolutely is phenomenal when you look at it. The camera is not doing it justice. So I'm hooking it up to an ROG Ally X that I was able to get my hands on, and to just show you how this thing works. And it's just perfect. It's a 16 by 9 aspect ratio. In terms of the resolution, this is a 3K resolution panel. That means it is actually has 2880 by 1800. The colors are something else, and this is OLED. I mean, it's, you know, like a lot of people talk about how OLED is OLED better than you know, LCD. And if you haven't seen an OLED, then you know, you can't really decide. But the moment you see an OLED, it's game over. This thing is amazing. It's absolutely beautiful. Now you can connect it, and you can get the image and power it at the same time just using one USB-C cable, but I do not advise that because it needs a little bit more power and you might run into some glitches. So you should have it connected to the power directly, and then you connect the other USB-C to the you know, to your gaming device that you're trying to connect to, or any other, you know, console. Now in terms of options, you have your standard options, your brightness, colors, the aspect ratio, and everything is pretty standard as we've seen in the previous you know, the other UPERFECT monitor that we talked about. But I can't talk about how amazing this looks. It has by the way, the high contrast ratio, as well as HDR. Now this is the non-touch version. There are two versions of this monitor. There's a touch version and a non-touch version. This is the non-touch version, and it comes with its own speakers. And as you can see, I'm gonna let you hear this for a second.
It is very loud, and the good thing is, even though you increase the volume, it does not get distorted. Now, in the previous model, it was great, but if you really increase the volume to the max, you can hear some slight distortions. But in this one, I did not. The sound is beautiful. There's a virtual surround sound also possible. You can actually activate from the menu. Now, we're gonna go ahead and show you a little bit some of the gameplay, of course. So I'm gonna start with the King of Fighters 13, and the reason I do that is because this is a beautiful 2D game that just looks amazing. So there you go, King of Fighters 13 again. 3K, 120 hertz, by the way. The panel is 120 hertz HDR OLED. With a response time of 1 milliseconds, and it really shows, because when you play fighting games, it's just very, very responsive, very accurate, very responsive in the colors. I'm trying to give it justice, but I can't, because this thing is amazing. I just did not know I needed this until I tried the this beautiful 16-inch OLED. Absolutely fantastic. Love the colors. It's so poppin', really. Now, you can, if you don't play fighting games, you can of course play other games in this. Another game that I tried is Call of Duty Black Ops 6, just to show that some people who are into FPS games, again, because of the low response time, it is very, very responsive. It looks amazing. The image fills the entire screen, and it's just amazing. The audio does it justice as well. Absolutely fantastic. Once you try OLED, it's definitely difficult to go back to LCD. It is just perfection. Now, in terms of brightness, I think it is pretty bright. Now, UPERFECT says that it goes to about 500 nits. I cannot confirm that. I cannot test it, but it is, to my eyes, bright enough. I tried it in the morning and it works just fine. Now, I didn't take it outside, obviously, but in a normal setting at home, I think it looks really, really good. Now, remember, this is OLED, so a lot of people are afraid from burn-in, right? Burn-in is the process where an image is actually retained on the panel indefinitely. It cannot go. It's not image retention. Burn-in is permanent, but image retention is not. Now, the OLED, it is the technology, so I didn't get any image retention trying. I didn't kind of see anything. Now, again, I just used it not long enough to be able to talk about burn-in, obviously, but OLED in general, you have to be careful on how you use the monitor, and this is not UPERFECT. This is how the technology is. So you try to not have it have a static image for a very long time, and you should be fine. Now, if you are worried, the warranty on this device is 2 years, which is pretty awesome. I mean, in 2 years, you probably want to upgrade it to something else anyway, right? Now, of course, one of the reasons why I need a monitor in the first place, and I talked about this, is to use it when I'm traveling with the ROG Ally or any other gaming device as a working PC, and I can do that. I'll just get connected to a keyboard and a mouse, and I can browse the internet just fine, working on Excel sheets or whatever. It just works perfect. Now, of course, I can watch my own videos, watch YouTube videos, and I even tried watching some content on it just to see, some put some anime, like a little bit of Jujutsu Kaisen on the Crunchyroll just to see the colors. The reason I did an anime is just because the beautiful colors, I wanted to experience that again on the OLED. Pretty awesome, guys. It is a must-have if you're looking for an OLED, and if you're in the market for a portable monitor, I really cannot recommend this enough. It is just amazing. Now let's go ahead and try something else. As I did last time, you're gonna connect it to something, to not a console, not a brand new console. You can connect it to the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series and all that good stuff, but no, I want to connect it to an old machine, something that I love dearly, the Neo Geo AES, and this time we're gonna try Fatal Fury Special on the UPERFECT O2 OLED. And as expected, OLED is a perfect type of panel for retro games because it gets you the closest to CRTs. It is just very responsive, beautiful. The blacks, man, are so deep, and Fatal Fury Special just looks amazing on the UPERFECT O2 OLED 16-inch, again, for 3K. And that's the thing, I'm connecting it to a Neo Geo, and it just looks fantastic, even though this is 3K. Again, the colors, the inky blacks, the response times. This is going to be my main go-to portable monitor. This is it. This is what I'm going to be carrying with me and using for my work, for editing, for playing video games, and for watching content. Pretty awesome. In terms of price, this comes in two versions. We have the Touch Edition, which comes for $399. It won't be available until February. You can get the non-touch version, and that's the one I have. I don't really care about touch, to be honest. And the non-touch version goes for $349. It is available right now on a special launch sale.
An absolutely fantastic monitor. I just did not know I needed this until I tried it. It is just phenomenal. All right, so if you are interested in getting one, I have a surprise for you because I have partnered with UPERFECT to get you guys a special discount. If you buy anything from UPERFECT, not just this amazing model, if you spend $200, if you use the code NeogeoNow40, you get $40 off your purchase. However, if you go a little bit more and you spend $300 or more, you can use the code NeogeoNow50 and get this, you get $50 off your total order. Link is in the description below, as well as the promo codes I just mentioned. Now, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comment section, are you planning to get an external monitor for your Steam Deck or ROG Ally, or just to work on the go like I'm doing? Let me know all that and more, and until next time, thank you guys for watching.